So happy to have you guys here. This is
Everyone's running out of fuel. It's a long way. Yeah, we ran out of fuel about 10 km.
It's been great.
We got lucky in 2015 and then don't do it for second place, that's for sure.
These piston engines are going to feel it tomorrow going up the river.
Welcome race fans to our first Layday on the marathon, brought to you by Bratt Jet, specializing in crafting premium aluminum jet boats. The Velocity crew hung around Magoo's Landing, which is the start area for both days 5 and 6 of the marathon here in Grand Prairie. Crews took the opportunity on this first Layday to make repairs, tune their setups, and pre-run the very long 58-mile leg coming tomorrow. Talk about a little bit of fuel issues downstream as everyone's pre-boating today.
Yeah, I think everybody underestimated the fuel quantities, threw a couple jerry cans in and said, well, we'll be good. But we came by, we passed probably about 4 or 5 boats giving us a thumbs up with the empty jerry cans sitting on the hood.
Bring us fuel, yeah. We saw Felix jump in, him and Darren ran out, Gordy ran out with the Hollingsworths. Everyone's just been shuttling fuel downstream to go get it. It's a long ways tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you bet. It's a long leg. It's going to be... the water's a lot smoother and smoky, a little easier on the engines, but still, these piston engines are going to feel it tomorrow going up the river.
And that's what we talk about a lot, the battle of attrition for 6 days of straight hard racing like this. How are you going to kind of do anything different? You putting a different impeller on, maybe bring down the RPM a little bit for the leg tomorrow?
Yeah, here in Grand Prairie, we're actually with the elevation, the RPM's naturally going to come down, the fatter air. So it's we'll be good on that side of things, but it's tough when there's 2 boats or 3 boats that are up at the top that close. Nobody wants to let off because you can play the attrition side of it, where you kind of tap her back and hope the guys at the top break, or they survive and you're in 3rd place. So I don't know. I know the other 2 drivers. I don't think anybody's letting off at this point.
All right, we're here with Doug and Jenny Stowers making the trip all the way from Idaho, U.S., one of the 3 teams being represented by the USA here in 2025 Worlds. How has your trip been so far, Jenny?
It's been great. I don't really want to go back to Idaho anytime soon, so let's keep it going as long as we can and really enjoying it here.
We love to hear that. This is our first look at the Grand Prairie waters. How do they shape up compared to the Idaho waters at home?
Oh, they're fun. There's some long legs we have here. Keeps interesting in terms of learning the river, but once we get to know it, everything just is entertaining and great.
What is it, 48 miles tomorrow? It's a long leg.
Yeah, the longest one today was about 61 miles, so it's a workout for the motors, so.
That's the first thing. You guys just came off the pleasure boat doing your recce run for tomorrow, and that was the first thing you guys mentioned is, man, that's a long ways up there.
Yeah, absolutely. And boy, I kind of take the rivers at home for granted. I've been around them my whole life, and navigating really isn't that big of a deal down there just because I know the spots and, special places. And here coming to new, strange rivers is a workout for a navigator. And boy, that's something you don't take for granted ever. So.
And navigating's your job, Jenny. So how are you taking to the extra pressure of being on a whole new country, new waters?
A lot of notes. I think I fall asleep with the river in my mind, and I wake up with it still consuming my mind.
We're here with Team A30 Stitch, one of the Mexican competitors. So happy to have you guys here. This is the grandson of the grandfather. Carlos Sr. races. Carlos Double Jr., the grandson, he's helping here crew. Carlos Jr., how has your trip been to Canada so far?
It's been great. It's been great.
And you guys have brought, 5 teams representing Mexico this year in the World. So happy to have all of you guys here. You're representing a couple in the A class, a couple in CX, FX. How is everyone, all of your guys' teammates doing here from Mexico this year?
They've been doing good so far.
Yesterday we caught A340 Hulk doing a motor swap at the boat launch in Peace River. Well, have they got that boat running again? What's their situation?
Right now they're finding another motor so they can put and fixing up the boat right now.
So that's their third boat, or third motor in that boat so far.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, good luck to you guys. So happy to have you. Thanks so much for coming all this way. Gracias. And Barry, you had an unfortunate DNF in day one. What ended up happening mechanically in your boat?
We had an oil issue where the spigot from the oil filter to the oil cooler loosened up on us and lost oil pressure and hurt the motor.
Dang it. And that was a beautiful LSX big block, you know, it's small block, but a tall deck. It kind of tuned right up. You were going to be at the sharp end of things. Darren Cage is also running a kind of a similar setup, so you would have been right there. He's currently sitting third in A class, and you would have been right there at least, taking it to Tom Kelly and Ethan, maybe even putting the pressure on Spencer, right?
Yeah, possibly. We had a good piece, and we had good speeds. We were leading our heat race and a circle race. Come from behind, I think we would have been top two.
I like to hear that. You were coming in as the defending 2024 CX World Champ. What made you move up to the A class?
Just wanted to try. Back in 2000 when I ran with my dad, we won the A class back then, and we just wanted to bump up to the A class again. A little more speed, just try to go a little bigger.
All right, we're here with Clint Moore and More Aggressive CX57. You guys looked really good in the past few legs, but you just informed me you're probably sitting ninth or something. What's going on?
Just not getting our speeds. I don't know what's going on. We pulled everything apart here today and filed and sanded and everything you should do. Now we're trying it again.
So day 4 here in Grand Prairie, you're pretty happy to see a Layday, so you can do these little tests and tunes, hit the wapiti here, see if you can get a couple more mile an hour.
Yes, but it's such a full day. We did the long leg today as a pre-run, so that's 60 miles both ways. And now we just started tuning at 2, and it'll probably take us till 10 tonight. Thank you.
Last year you had some unfortunate events with this boat, but it's back running again, and we're very excited to see that.
Oh, yes. This boat was swallowed by the river in Oregon. And this year, this boat is survival.
It's doing well. Well, Bernardo, good luck today. Hopefully we get a couple more mile an hour out of you. Take it to the river.
Thank you so much.
All right, day 4 here in the World Marathon Layday, and you guys are taking full advantage of it because A222 isn't exactly where you guys want to be in the 8 category. You want to find a couple more mile an hour, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. We need a little more from what we're doing, yeah.
You got a pretty cool setup. When I first rolled into the campsite on Thursday night and I saw what you guys brung to this fight this year, I was like, wow, this is so cool. Brodix block, Callie's crank, good heads, like big stuff. I'm like, this thing is going to sound mean, and it does, but you're just not able to get the tune that you want, right?
No, I think it's just from putting the aluminum engine in over for the steel one, and it's just the attitude of the boat isn't quite the same, and we're just trying to work through it and sort it out.
So many people think in jet boat racing you can solve problems by just adding more horsepower, but that's not it, is it? You really got to tune these boats over time to get little bits at a time, don't you?
Absolutely, the weight and where things are placed and all that is a big difference in them. As you know, horsepower obviously makes a huge difference as well, but it's a lot to do with just the adjustments on the hull. The
attitude of the boat. So, okay, so we come into our longest leg tomorrow, heading up to McLeod Flats and back. It's a big, long run, as everyone found out today, because about 5 or 6 pre-run boats ran out of fuel doing it. So you guys got a long leg. Does this favor your new motor power plant that you guys are running here over some of the other A competitors, or what do you think you're going to run, Randy?
I don't think it'll favor us any, but this is going to definitely sort out the engines here. I think on this run, this is if they can get through this, then we got a good engine.
Awesome. So we're hoping that you guys have a clean, unscathed run. We're going to put all the pressure on Regan. You're a very capable navigator. He's usually behind the wheel, but in this case, he's kind enough to help you call your corners in the navigator's seat.
Absolutely, yeah. It's I feel very, very lucky to have somebody with Regan's experience in that seat helping us out, and it's working well.
Awesome. You guys are a great team. We wish you all the best luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Huge thanks once again to Bratt Jet for sponsoring the Day 4 highlight video. Check back tomorrow for the velocity highlights from the longest leg of racing on this 2025 marathon presented by Bonnet's Energy Corp.